Hi, my name is Amy and I'm a dietetic intern for Milk Means More. And today I'm going to be demonstrating how to safely cut fruit. And we're using the fruit today in this recipe for a grilled cheese and pear sandwich. You have the option to add ham, but I left it out today. This is a really great snack, and we'll talk a little bit later about how you can prepare it beforehand and then take it with you to school to have before practice or before bed, so just to have something extra to give you energy. So what we're going to do first is I have a cutting board set up here, and I placed a damp piece of paper towel underneath just to hold it in place so it doesn't slide around on us. So we will do the pear and cheese sandwich today, and you can also use apple. That's what I have with this sandwich right here. So what we want to do is we want to cut just a little piece off to make a flat surface, and we're going to place that on our cutting board. Now, an important thing to remember when you're cutting is to curl your fingers under like this, so that if you do hit your knife against your fingers, it's not hitting the tips, it's just going against your hand. So we're just going to hold that in place really tightly. We're just going to slide down into really thin slices. You can put as much or as little pear on it as you like. Okay, and I already buttered one slice of bread. So we'll go ahead and you can use margarine, butter, whatever you prefer. And I've already preheated our pan here, so it's on about medium to medium low. We want to give it some time to melt the cheese, so we don't want it too hot because it'll burn the outside of the bread. So we're just going to place that in the pan, and I'm going to lay the pears on the bread. And now I also did a video on how to grate cheese using a box grater. So I have some shredded cheese. That I pre-shredded using the box grater. So we're just going to use this for the sandwich. And we'll say for a whole sandwich you can use probably about 3/4 cups of cheese, but it's really up to you. And we're just going to place it on top of the pear. Very gently, and just be mindful of the pan because it's starting to warm up since it's been sitting there for a minute. We'll just place that on top, like so. And I've got my spatula here. I'm just gonna press that down a little bit. And it takes about 3 to 5 minutes per side, depending on how high you have your heat. So because it's on medium-low, it'll probably take the full 5 minutes. So to show you what it looks like in the end, I have this sandwich prepared for you right here. So you can see it's got some apple, and I used sharp cheddar because that's a really good food combination. And like I mentioned before, this is a really great snack. You can take it to school with you. You can take it for before practice, for after practice. It's got some carbohydrate in it, and it also has a good bit of protein. So that's really important for that muscle recovery. So a good way to transport this is you can wrap it in some saran wrap or wax paper. I just brought some parchment paper along. So you just set it in the center and give it a wrap, and you're ready to go. So you can just stick that in your backpack and take it with you. And we'll check on this sandwich. We're just going to really carefully slide the spatula beneath it and flip it. And it's got a little bit more time. So this will take probably another 5 to 6 minutes, and we'll have this sandwich here. So today we talked to you a little bit about some knife safety and how to cut fruit for a grilled cheese and apple or pear sandwich. So thank you for joining me today.